Okay, today we're going to work on, I guess you would call it a quick and dirty bike rack or bike storage for my garage. So it's going to look something like this. It's going to go along that wall and that wall. So, and I have, that is what a bike looks like, and that is my little shop helper. What is your name, shop helper? That is Natalie, my shop helper. So we are going to go ahead and get started. So what we're going to use to hook around the top tube is just a PVC hook. We're going to modify it and yeah, and we're going to modify it so it doesn't scratch the top tube of any of the bikes. We're just going to use some paracord and an eye bolt on the hook. And to support the bike, we're just using some 1x3 wood and some scrap plywood that I have that's about 3 inches wide to hold the tires. And we got down. We went up here for a minute because we needed to get the down. And this drill right here. Now. Right? This drill? Uh-huh. Okay. This one I'm talking about. I'll move that over there. Okay, I'll move that over there. And I'm gonna mark some wood. Okay, you ready to mark some wood? Uh-huh. All right. That is called a combination strip. All right, we're going to move over to the saw so we can cut this. That sound good? Mm-hmm. All right. So here's Natty. She has her eye protection and hearing protection on. We're going to go ahead and do these cuts real quick. And we're turning this way. Yep. And as you can see, there's a huge mess down the bench. That's kind of the purpose of these bike hangers, is to start organizing it so I actually have a proper shop. And making a mess, like Natty says. Let's get on cutting. Let's get on cutting. All right. Turn this. So we're going to go ahead and draw up the rest of these and cut them out. 14, 15, 16. It's 16 long. It's 16 long. That's really long. Very slow if you can. If you're a fat person, just don't have a garage. But your parents can buy one. Okay. What? Okay, I'll buy one. If you want one, if you can buy one. The only thing we needed tools. Tools? Yeah, so you heard that, parents? If you don't have a garage, go out and buy one.
Can you make more? I can make more. Can you make more? Ever.
This is the best project ever.
But this one I would make it better.
Make it jiggle first?
Hilly.
All right. Alright, we have enough supports here for 3 different bikes. We need 2 for each piece of plywood. So now we need to drill some holes to go through these for the deck screws.
Okay.
Alright. Put a mark right there. Put the drill bit in.
So the one in there, the first one. Do these again.
Yep, we got to do all of these again. All of these are drilled. They have basically a pilot hole and a counter bore for the head of the screw.
I peeled it off.
Yeah, let's head back to the bench.
What's the marking day? What's the marking? sticky now to the bottom. Oh, Daddy. Here we go. Daddy, okay. And here. If you don't, here's the filter. Look. Here's the filter. And that's what they look like.
So that's the wall that we're going to start on. It's severely picturesque. The house was built in 1966, and they never finished the garage. So eventually I will get around to it, but for now I need to get all the bicycles off of the floor. So Natalie's holding up an 1.25" drywall screw that we're going to use for the plywood. How many do you have?
4.
I got 4 of them. So Natty's going to... Yeah, as old as you are. So we are going to drill these holes real quick, and Natalie's going to help me out.
Wait, there's one thing.
3/4 by 3 inch eye hook that I'm just going to go straight into the stud, and this is what the paracord is going to be tied to. So here's the 2-inch PVC pipe hook. I'm going to cut this down with a PVC cutter and drill probably this hole out a little bit so I can feed the paracord through.
Why are you using that? What did you do to the hook?
I cut the hook.
Now it's only feet. I'm making those metal hanger feet.
Now we're going to drill this out.
Deal it out. Wait, how did you do it?
With the drill. So,
You
I-
don't do.
See, the top hole is just slightly larger. Hopefully that'll be big enough to to get some paracord through. If not, I'll just make it a little bigger. And to cover the hook, I'm going to use an old bike tube.
What's an old bike tube?
This is what's inside the bike tire.
Why is there a pumper right here?
Because that's where this used to be. It used to be on the bike. And that's where you used to put air in it.
Can you still blow it?
I had to fight it a little bit to get the tube on there, but I got it, and I think it'll work out all right. So let's check it out. So Natalie's still pretend fishing. I ended up using a 1/4-inch drill bit to drill a hole large enough for the paracord to come through. She caught something. So I'm going to tie this up and try to figure out how long it needs to be to hold the bike. All right, so here is the setup for this second bike that we've been working on. You can see there's the shelf the wheel sits on. Use an eye bolt into the wall, some paracord, and there's our hook that is covered in inner tube, and the front wheel brace. This is a very dirty bike. This is my guest bike, so it doesn't get ridden much. So it'll just hang out up there for most of the time. Alright guys, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please post below. And I know it's one of those things that there are several things I could have done better or differently. And if you have any suggestions, go ahead and post those too. Have a great day. Bye. Okay guys, well, I got 2 more of the whole shelf set up, and then just a seat post tie completed. So it wasn't too bad, took a couple of hours, and I think it'll work out pretty well.